Now, the real question in today's episode is, are we going to be standing around killing a boss the entire time, trying to kill a boss the entire time, unsuccessfully? Possibly. We're going to do DOG today. I need money, though. I'm like totally out of money, so I'm going to go back to our typical farm that we were doing, which actually, honestly, works quite well to just kill Plantera with these weapons that I have. And it allows us to get a bunch of money, because Plantera is super easy. When you have a nuclear bomb, man, I love this weapon. I feel like I want to use it for everything. You know what I mean? Like, why can't I use this for DOG? I'll tell you why, because it just doesn't work that way. But I think DOG is going to be possible today. The Devourer of Gods is a boss that takes patience, and not in like what's the way I want to put it? Not in like a way where you're like, oh, it's gonna take you forever to get through this boss fight because it's so difficult. But what I mean is, like, it just is a long fight, and if you're patient, I think this is my own, you know, thoughts and opinions here. I think if you're patient enough with that fight, you will nail every moment of it. Like anytime, you know, like the Ceaseless Void comes out, for example, or Sickness. And if you can just absolutely crush those parts and figure out the dodging on the grid, because the grid is kind of, it's difficult to get, but you just got to find the hole and just like sit in it and wait for that to be done. But essentially, should I break this one, or thinking maybe let's just do it. I'm not gonna break the bulb that's already there. There's no reason to. I got an infinite summon. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm capable of perfecting that boss fight. I just don't feel like I'm capable of perfecting Poltergeist, just as the movement is so weird on that fight compared to DOG, for example. And, you know, part of it is my history with MMOs. I think I should mention that, because I think that is an important thing to be like, hey, to me, this is how this works in my head. In World of Warcraft, I raided competitively, and I did so at a very high level, and it was a lot of fun, right? But I got used to the idea of sitting down and, you know, fighting a boss fight for, you know, 3 to 6 hours on a given night, just working on it and just wiping and just slowly getting better and better, and not making like many gear tweaks, but just, you know, strategy tweaks and gameplay tweaks. I'm used to that. That's what I'm generally fairly good at, because I did it for so many years playing World of Warcraft. But it's not the only game that I did it in. I also did it in WildStar in Star Wars: The Old Republic, and, you know, SWTOR is a game that I would say is not known for its competitive raiding scene, but there were some difficult fights in there. I think the more pertinent one is WildStar, because WildStar had mechanics in their boss fights where you, if you didn't know, they had a thing called a telegraph system, which allowed them to project an upcoming boss ability, or currently being cast boss ability, or, you know, player abilities as well, on the ground in a very defined spot. So like sometimes it'd be checkerboard, sometimes it'd be a checkerboard that was spinning counterclockwise and clockwise at the same time, and you had to like find the tiny little slivers to stand in. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun, because you had, you know, like a dodge roll and a bunch of other things that were making that mechanic specifically a bit more enjoyable. And I feel like I'm in a situation where I'm pretty good at DOG, or I'm relatively good at DOG, because that is more my jam, is the precision, as opposed to the, oh, what the heck's going on? Oh, there's a honey bot there. As opposed to the movement of Poltergeist, which is kind of, you know, more loosey-goosey. There is no definitive, you have to move like this at this spot. Like, you have to stand in the checkerboard at the right spot, or hover in it, or fly in it, or whatever you want to do to make sure you're not getting hit by stuff. It's simply, you got to get lucky with the angle that things are coming at you at certain points, and if you don't, you're kind of screwed. And that's not fun to me. That is not fun to me. Let's get rid of that canister. I got like all these stingers and stuff. I have 6 of these bags, so let's head back. Is that a chest that I got. It was probably a mimic that I could have killed and gotten some more money. Let's go talk to the rogue. We're going to sell some stuff, right? We got a bunch of stuff to sell. I don't know. So 24 gold for those paper tubes. If I go over to, that's the steampunker. That's the wrong one. Is she over here? Oh, goody. I think I'm missing an NPC. And I don't think they want to move. Oh, no, it's in the bottom over there. I must have teleported with her. I feel bad. Wait, I showed it on the map. And now, oh, did I teleport her back? Yep. That's really funny. So I got 9 gold per one for this. So I get a lot more gold if I just sell it to her. That's good to know. Let's go back. And I'll open all these up and sell all the crap that comes out of them. And then, oh my goodness, I'm just having a hard time with controls today. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to go start the boss. So I'm missing the NPC for the young brewer. So I can't get the combination potions, which is a bit unfortunate. I also went and re-cleansed all of this. It's insane how quickly it spread. I wonder if it's spreading from like over here. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I cleansed that, got that fixed. So he'll move in eventually. I think we should go ahead and buff up with what we got though. And let's do this. Had some suggestions on weapons and movement and a bunch of other things that people were suggesting. I appreciate all of it. I'm going back to the World of Warcraft analogy that I was using earlier, I'm just gonna do what I know works. Like what was working yesterday was working. So there's no real reason to change much. I am gonna experiment with some different weapons here and see which ones I like better. But I think in general, like this specific weapon just does so much damage to them when I actually hit with it, that is. Also, those are way easier to dodge. Whoa. While I'm on the mount. So I need to utilize the mount for that too, because you could just dive through it. And that was something I noticed in editing, that if I want to dodge it and I'm flying, the easiest way for me to do that is to simply do the mount. Whereas that one is just get away from it. Learn that through editing as well. Hopefully we can push through to the next phase quickly without taking any unnecessary damage, and hopefully, while healing up quite a bit. I got the Rage Adrenaline. Oh my goodness. I was at like, I don't know, I had like 600 health and you just one-shot me with that. It's brutal. All right, let's try that again. The first attempt, getting the cobwebs off. Let's get further. So I've died like 3 or 4 times. This is my best attempt so far. We're about to get into this weird phase where we're getting close to transitioning the boss here to the... Who comes first? I think it was Ceaseless Void. Although I wonder if that's randomized. It's not something I had considered. We're about to find out. If it is Ceaseless Void, I'm ready. I got my weapon all charged. Went and did that before this particular attempt. I think it is, yeah. No, he's back. He's back. Oh, wait, that's right. I don't have to go through all that again, right? Because I've already done it. Forget everything I said earlier. That's what it is. I totally forgot about that. Bombage. Should I do bombage? I don't know. I don't know what kind of like differences. I mean, that does a lot of damage. I think it's worth considering that might be the thing that I use, but I think I gotta hit him in the face with it, because if I don't, yeah, it's not doing enough. I think I have to use the poker, the utensil poker. I mean, it's possible I could try this as well. I don't know if this does any different damage. Not really. Not really. I don't know. I feel like it's a tough one. Oh my goodness, I forgot that he just charges your face like that. I think that just screwed us. Yep. We can't get hit by that. I could use the accessory that doubles my health. And that might be helpful, but it allows me to be critically hit. And I don't know if I want to be critically hit by him. He's already doing way too much damage. Why is my bed over here? That's very confusing. I think in the process of charging my weapon, accidentally clicked on that bed, and that confused me. So the thing that I'm noticing, as I want to check my weapons out here, the thing that I'm noticing is The DOG is a pain in the butt because that first phase lasts so long, which means I need to be doing more damage. So I'm going to, and I've had some suggestions like to use the alpha virus and whatnot. I don't see it. I've tried it. It just doesn't do anything. Like in comparison to the utensil poker where I'm doing like huge chunks of damage every time I hit them, I'm doing next to nothing with the alpha virus or the crasher as I drop my phone as I'm looking things up. The thunderbolt, obviously, that didn't really do much. The bomb is nice for, you know, those mini bosses, but we're not doing them. So I don't really know which weapon to use. I'm going to look it up. I don't know why that like last night I made huge progress on this boss and it seemed like it was going to be super easy. But I've only made it into that last phase once, and it is 45 minutes into recording. This first phase takes a while, but I have learned that this is my best weapon. It just is. It does so much damage to the boss when I can hit either the tail or the head. And it hits multiple times with stealth strikes, so that's something that definitely helps. Except when I totally whiff. So I've been relying a bit on that. I swapped an accessory to, I'll show you when I'm done with this, because I honestly can't focus on that and looking at my accessories at the same time. Flesh Totem, I think is what it was. Yeah, Flesh Totem. So I've switched to that, which halves contact damage with a 20-second cooldown, which is super nice for this boss because, well, his contact damage is a little insane. So, you know, being able to reduce that any certainly helps. Another thing I've learned, and I'll show you here if I can get him to loop around properly. Let's see if we can. I think he is about to. If you land those little bombs in the right spot, you can do insane damage. And I learned that from just doing some experimenting with which weapons to use. So I'm pretty happy with both of my, you know, bombish weapons that I have. I think that this one in particular is really nice if you get the boss going in a straight line. Whereas, you know, my wave pounder is way better if I'm just doing general damage. So I'm kind of like split as to which one to use. I'm gonna get hit here. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. Can we get him off my booty? Sometimes he likes to do that where he's got like insane turn radius all of a sudden. It's fine. It's just the way the boss works. See, like he's going all over the place. It's kind of unfortunate when that happens. It's happened probably 3 out of the probably 20 attempts that I've had where he just suddenly gets like super wiggly. He's able to get me very easy. It's kind of annoying. Let's try this again. So we're going to buff up. We're going to do this. And I'm just going to use... by the way, when he spawns, he doesn't take all the crazy damage from his actual body, which is unfortunate for us. But, you know, it is what it is. And you know, the other thing with this weapon is I don't need it, like, aim it at the head. And that was what was causing me issues with the utensil. Although I do switch to the utensil every now and then because I know I'm going to get a good stealth strike on him. Like that. But it was causing me to be in a position where I was actually taking an insane amount of damage from projectiles coming from his face. And that's not ideal either. So, oh, by the way, the utensil is way better at killing these things than anything else. The little guys, they die so fast to it, which I think we learned in the last episode anyways. You can also hit the tail with these weapons to kind of increase the damage output. Another thing to consider. Wow. That was the lowest I got Poltergeist. And you know what? I don't know what it is about DOG today that I can't do, but I feel like I could do Poltergeist. I'm switching gears. I don't know what it got me to be like, you know, I'm going to go try Poltergeist. But I did. And you know what? Things were working. Things were working really well there. So, yeah, I'm just going to do that again. Just gotta do that again. If we can get this stupid boss dead, I'm gonna feel so good. Oh my goodness, he did that little stupid speed thing. You all saw it. It's so infrequent when it happens. It's really annoying when it does. All right, I feel like this is the one. I'm feeling like I just replenished all my potions, got a bit more gold. Though I'm out of gold now after replenishing. I feel like, you know what? We're gonna do this. The focus is here. I need to get rid of that little slime, which perfect timing as I mention it. This first phase seems to be the easiest phase for me now, where I rarely ever get hit. Probably like once in every, I don't know, 6 attempts do I get hit during this phase. Let's go ahead and hit that. Do some extra damage. I missed out on the stealth strike there. I think I did. Getting better at the whole dodging and honestly just knowing when to use my teleport to get the heck away from them. I'm still using the flesh totem to reduce the contact damage. That seems to be helping a little bit. Remember, it's still on a 20-second cooldown, but you know, any extra damage I could be reducing in that last phase is going to be nice. So I'm looking forward to seeing if that actually ends up working here. Oh man, good damage. Good damage. Oh, bad damage. I've had some pretty pro dodges over the last, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, where like I say that as I walk right into the boss, where I like use the mount to shoot downwards to dodge the boss, and then as the boss was coming back around to charge me, I would use the boss or the mount to jump over the boss. It was like, it worked, you know, it works. So it's something to, you know, I don't think I could ever replicate it, but it worked in the moment and I really enjoyed it because it was funny looking. I got a adrenaline here. Oh, and we're in the last phase. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna focus. We're gonna see if we can do this. Got a good dodge there. Not so much there. I got 1 second on a potion though. Oh my goodness, they're doing the fast thing. No, go away. I hate when they do that. It's so inconvenient. And it's so rare too. It doesn't happen on every attempt. We're gonna go mount on this one. Except I mounted into him on that one. Just keep it together. No! Stop it with that stupid garbage where they just come in off screen out of nowhere. It might be happening because I'm too far away. And so they try to catch up to me. That's something I have to consider, but it's never consistent because sometimes it happens when they're right next to me. They're just like, I'm gonna get you. I'm like, no. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, it's possible that it is one of the scanning things where it's scanning for blocks, but because I'm in the middle of the arena, there ain't no blocks there, so it suddenly boosts the speed of it. It's possible. You know what? In this attempt, I've been trying to examine when it speeds up and when it doesn't. I think that's exactly what it is. I think it's the boss is in the middle of the arena, does its scan, realizes there's no bricks, and suddenly speeds up. So now I think if I can control that and just keep the boss on the left to right side of the arena and only utilize the middle when I need to, that might be the key. We're about to get in the last phase here. Feeling pretty good about this attempt. The dodges have been pretty solid, relatively. I'm getting better at dodging random crap. All right, so let's try to keep their scan closer to bricks. I say that and then I totally screwed up my teleport and everything there. Do I have a heal? I do. At least there's that. Okay, that's not gonna work. I need a reset here. Ooh, okay, that was a good reset. Let's move this way. Let's utilize the full arena. I can't not. I think it's better if I do. Okay, that was close. That was close. Nope, walked right into that one. It's tough. I needed to use my teleport there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. That was a closer attempt. I'm getting better at the dodging now that I've been doing it more. Oh my goodness, yes, I did it. It's been 2.5 hours. I don't know where my pickaxe is. Where's my pickaxe? Did I put it away? Oh my goodness. I'm never doing this boss fight again in this playthrough. We're done with this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, what did I get? Oh, my heart is racing. Where's my thing? Let's get out of here. I can't believe it. We did it. I'm gonna put that whole fight in, I guess. I ended up doing a couple attempts in the small arena, and I don't think it had anything to do with the small arena, but I switched to the wave pounder, which was doing a lot more damage, which allowed me to get some pretty big DPS boosts there with Rage Adrenaline, as you'll see. And oh my goodness, that was... I'm like shaking. I cannot believe it. As soon as I saw that I was at like 10%, I was like, is this gonna happen? Are we right here? Are we actually gonna do this? And then we did it. And I've been recording for 2.5 hours. All right. And I've been doing Poltergeist for the majority of that. A couple other things. I tried to use this Profane Partisan. It did a lot of damage. It was just too hard to aim. Might be good against DOG. Although, we're going to get some new stuff here. So, Poltergeist, quick trash, stacking, blah, 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 blocked because it's favored. A creature born of hatred and anger, formed by countless human souls with all of their energy entirely devoted to consuming others. It seems a waste to have such a potent source of power ravage mindlessly through these empty halls. We get a bunch of stuff from this. So we got Affliction. Gives you and all other party members on your team plus 1 life regen, 10% max life, 7% damage reduction, 10 defense, and 10% increased damage. Pretty good. We got the Ghoulish Gouger, which is one thing we need. Bunch of rogue damage, blah, blah, blah. Throws sets of 4 ghoulish scythes at ultra high velocity. Stealth strike summon a flurry of tormented souls on hit. This one I think is suggested for DOG. I can see why. Oh my goodness. Does it say it's homes? No. I mean, it's pretty good though. Maybe I will do Poltergeist again. If you have the damage, it makes it so much easier. All right, Echo Heart permanently increases adrenaline mode damage by 15%, damage reduction by 5%. Yes, please. We got the Ruinous Souls, which I don't know if we can buy now, but it would be great if we can, because now we can make the Blood Flare stuff. So the Blood Flare armor requires, not an insignificant amount of these, but they're pretty good. So we need the rogue one. 10%, 20% magic damage, melee, ranged. So that one. So we need the imp mask. Okay, so let's go ahead and just deposit all that stuff, minus that weapon. Let's make sure we favorite that weapon. Is there anything else? No, I'm going to go ahead and deposit all. This is also material for this weapon, which we can't quite get yet. We need shadow spec bars. Cool. Okay, so what was it called? I don't even remember anymore. Ghoulish something or other. Was that the name of the helmet? It actually might have been Ghoulish. Boom. No. Now I gotta look this up. Oh, I need stupid bloodstone cores. Ah, that's so annoying. How many can I make? Not a lot. That sucks. Okay, so let's go back to that blood armor. I'm gonna use the Ruinous Souls as a click there. So Time Bolt. Oh, Phantasmal Ruin. That seems pretty good. I don't know if we have the Luminous Striker. I don't know who drops that, but that's a lot of damage. My goodness. And I could make it if I had the Luminous Striker. Luminous Striker is created with the Spear, the Scourge of the Seas, the turbulence. Is the Scourge of the Seas I don't know if I can make that. Let's see here. Luminous. Oh, I can. Oh my goodness, what is this called? So explodes into tormented souls on enemy hits, fires enormous ghost lance that emits souls as it flies, stealth strikes, continuously leaves spectral clones in their wake. Oh my goodness, that sounds incredible. Phantasmal Ruin. I need phantom lances. So I need specter bars. I don't think I have specter bars. I can make a couple. Phantasmal. How many do I need? I need 500. All right. I think we've got some stuff to go figure out what we want to do. And mathematically, I need 2, 5, 9. So I need 9 souls just for that weapon, or just for the armor. Sorry. And oh, there's a bunch of other weapons here. There's the Knight's Gaze. Strike your foes with the Spear of the Night. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna head over to the this person over here. We're gonna go, oh, we got a programming chip. It's Angela's backup. Oh, okay, whatever. Can I purchase? I think she was dying to TOG. Modded materials. No, so I can't get that. But how much does this cost? 5, and I have 8. Let's go ahead and purchase another one of these just to get more ruinous souls, so that way I just don't have to worry about it. Cool. I'm gonna figure out what we need to craft, and then we'll go from there.